We also want to make sure that the library continues to provide its role of quality free instruction for adults for informal learning. Really, whatever you want to do to make your life more exciting, if you need a new job, if you need health care, if you want financial information, it's all in that library. And it's also all online when you use the library's website. If for some reason you can't get to that wonderful building, go online, check it all out on their website, because much information is there. And we also want to make sure that the library is the first stop for folks when they want information about anything. Now, we know that a lot of people talk to their neighbors and friends to get information, and that's good. But if you want to get a good start on a new topic you want to research, come to the library. The librarian could help you even look at a Wikipedia entry and help you judge whether that's valid or not. We know a lot of people go to Google and Wikipedia all the time. That's okay, that's great, but the library can help you make better sense of that information. We really want to expand the community's access to information and stories and ideas. And I want to just talk a little bit about providing easy access to digital materials. As our council member said, loads of people have Nooks and Kindles and all kinds of e-readers. And that's okay. They're easy to carry around. They give you great access, but you can get that content at your library. If you haven't gone onto the library's website or gone into the library, you can get e-books. Now, the e-books sometimes don't download onto every device, and that's a big issue that we're all trying to work through. There's no material in the library that downloads onto a Kindle. That's the Amazon product, and here I am from Seattle, and we can't get Amazon to play with the libraries. I tried all the time I was there, but we're still trying. Anyway, we will be able to provide access to digital information for all of you. Come to the library and get help to do that. We're constantly working on trying to make it as easy as possible. We also want to inspire you with unique material. Now, you can get all kinds of information, Google, Internet, wherever, but where do you get your special, unique material about Johnston? I already heard about a history collection that you have here in the library, and one of the things for us to remain relevant is to really focus on information that all of you care about and can't necessarily find anywhere else. So focusing on local history, I think, is a really important role for public libraries in the 21st century. We also want to welcome people in the building, and you are really doing that. It's a beautiful building. People are going to be very comfortable there. But also, I know the library staff and the library board, I'm sure, is dedicated to getting out and providing service in the community. So whether it's partnerships, going to the schools, going to after-school clubs, visiting with organizations, I know that the library is going to reach out to the community because we know not everybody can actually visit the library. I think what I see happening in your community in this library is a key role for libraries all over the country, and that is becoming a civic focal point and a resource hub of the community. Libraries have the very unique role of being a neutral place in the community, and they can bring together all sorts of folks who are thinking about various topics, ideas, challenges. The library is a neutral place. It's a safe place to come and talk with each other and to get to know each other and to be able to talk about issues in your community. And I know that with the lovely meeting space and the orientation of the staff, the library is going to fulfill that role. I think that building partnerships is absolutely critical. We've heard about a lot of partnerships already with the education group and the school board and the education association, but really for public services, it is all about partnerships. You as the taxpayers have made an investment in this building, and you want to make sure that your library staff is leveraging all the investment you're making on an ongoing basis by developing partnerships in your community, and I'm sure that's going on here all the time already. I just want to say one more thing. Well, I want to say two quick things. It's important to have a culture of innovation in your community and in your library and your staff. And I can see with the leadership of the mayor and also John, the library director, that they're not going to be afraid of innovation. I'm a person who believes that you have to try something, see how it works. If you don't try anything, if you don't try something that's new, you're never going to know how it works. So I'm inclined to try something, not spend 10 years figuring out exactly how to do what's right. And sometimes librarians are like that, but we have to let go, try things, do it. If it works, great. If it doesn't, tweak it, and we'll figure out how it works again. But I think if you're going to be thriving in the 21st century, we must be innovative. And I want to say one last thing about access to the internet. A number of the speakers mentioned that today. And providing access to computers and the internet is an absolutely critical role of the public library. I think that in many cases, people already are just taking it for granted. Oh yeah, the library, that's where you can get to the computers. Do you know that in a study that the Institute of Museum and Library Services did recently, we found that 70% of the population in the United States uses libraries. So when you get that question, and you'll get it all the time, well, does anybody go to the library? Why do we need the library? We have Kindles, we have ebooks. 70% of the people go to use the public library. And I would say in Johnston, you're going to have 100% of the people coming to use your public library. And 45% of those people, half the people that come in the library, use public access computers, use the public computers. They use it for jobs, as we heard the senator talk about. They use it for financial information, health information, all kinds of information. And we also are able at the library to help promote digital awareness, digital literacy, how to use those great resources. So I just want you to understand, and I know I'm preaching to the choir here in Johnston, that people of all ages, incomes, races, and educational levels use that internet access at the library. And it's not an either or. People who have computers at home also come and use the computer at the library, often because we have better connectivity than you get at home. Libraries are now becoming focal points for good, strong, broadband, high-level, high-intensity connectivity, and you can download all kinds of things that might be hard at home. So it's not an either-or. It's not books or e-content. It's really all about reading and enriching our lives and sharing that knowledge with our community. So I can't tell you how excited I am to be here today. It's great for me to be back in the world of real libraries, and I am very, very impressed with Johnston. You're not a large community. I'm sure you don't have a huge number of resources, and you've made libraries and education a huge priority. And I can't tell you how proud I am to be part of this day for you. Thank you.